Good morning, fourth grade scientists. Last week we talked about the nervous system and the cardiovascular system. And the nervous system is like the message center of our body. It sends the messages like we do when we have our cell phones and we are chatting, and it tells the rest of our body what to do. The cardiovascular system is like our post system of our body. It carries the packages. The packages are the nutrients and vitamins and minerals that we need to be healthy, and also the oxygen that our cells need. It carries these packages to the rest of our body so that the cells can be healthy. This week, we are going to talk about the warriors of our body. The body has this system that helps us to fight things away that don't belong there. And we also are going to talk about the system that helps us to take in things that we need and get rid of things that we don't need. So they're kind of like the garbage men of our system, who take away all the waste and the gross and the trash and the rubbish from our bodies. The first system we are going to talk about is the warrior system, the one that fights for us. And maybe you guys have heard a lot about this system in the news lately because of everything that is happening with this new virus. And our immune systems need to work extra special hard against this virus because it is such a new virus and our immune system has never seen anything like it before. So, what your immune system does is it has these white blood cells. You have a picture of it in your science book, but I will put the same picture here. And these white blood cells are like soldiers, warriors for our body. And if something comes inside our body that we don't want, like a bacteria or a virus or something like this, then your body will fight it away using these white blood cells. White blood cells do is they eat the bacteria or the viruses. And when they do this, they completely surround. We learned surround in a different unit of our science book. It's obklopik. Yes, we completely surround the bacteria and the white blood cell destroys it. And some of you were having some issues with the word destroy. It means that it is gone. When you destroy something, that means that it is completely gone. Yeah? When you have a bomb or something that goes poof and explodes, it destroys what is there. So that is what destroy means. The white blood cells will eat the bacteria or the viruses and it completely destroys them. Some people have some issues with their immune system. The issue that I have, I've told some of you in our video calls, is that I have allergies. Now, what happens when you have allergies is you have these things called allergens, pollen or dust or animal dander, which I'm not going to find the Slovak word for, but it is the fur and other things that come off of animals. And these things will get inside your body, and people with allergies, their immune system goes crazy. And what happens is the immune system senses the dust or the pollen inside your nose, and it thinks it's a bacteria. So your immune system starts to act like it is fighting off this bacteria or this virus. And so that is why people with allergies appear or look like they might be sick, when really their body is fighting off these other things called allergens. Next, we have the garbage men of our body. The garbage men of our body are called the digestive system. The digestive system does also take care of good things, not just the garbage things that our body doesn't want. So what happens is, when you take in the food, when you eat the food, your body will take the nutrients out of the food. Remember, nutrients are vitamins and minerals. And these vitamins and minerals are what keep our body healthy. We talked about this with healthy food a couple weeks ago. So when you eat food, your body needs to take it in, you eat it, and then you must break it down. And I think some of you were having problems with breakdown. So I want to show you what that looks like. Let's pretend that this piece of paper, I got a new printer, and this was the test page that came from the printer. This piece of paper is food. It's a yummy hamburger, okay? When you eat this hamburger, you have to break it down. You can't just hum and the whole hamburger is in your stomach. It doesn't work like this. We need to break it down. So your food is chewed inside your mouth, and we break it down a little bit. So your food is chewed. It's broken down just a little bit in your mouth. And now we have a couple small pieces. We break it down. Then, when the food moves down to your stomach, it starts to get broken down even smaller. And we end up with these lots of small pieces. Then your stomach starts to mix it together with some water, and it moves down into the intestines. Just so you remember, intestines is this Slovak word. There are small and large. And when it moves into the intestines, that's when it starts to take out the nutrients and things that it needs. Now, after all those nutrients and good things are out, it then moves down to the toilet. And when it moves down to the toilet, that is the waste. That is the stuff that we don't need anymore. So that is when the garbage men come in. The garbage men of your body are the parts at the bottom of your digestive system, the intestines and things like this. It pushes all that stuff out of your body that you don't need anymore because it has taken all the good nutrients out of it. I hope this makes sense, and I'm going to start a flip grid for science as well. And if you guys have any questions or want to talk a little bit more about one of these systems, you can go to the flip grid. I will put the code here, but I will also add it to the PDF that your class teacher will send you, and you can go there and you can talk a little bit more about these systems. Take a guess what your homework is this week. It is the same as last week, but this time we're going to do it with these two systems. Instead of nervous and cardiovascular, I need you to draw a diagram of immune system and digestive system and write 2 sentences about each, and we will talk about it in our video calls. I look forward to seeing your beautiful diagrams. I have seen some of the nervous system and cardiovascular system diagrams already, and you guys are very good artists. But you don't need to make it perfect, remember. Don't stress about being perfect. It's going to be okay. But you guys are doing a great job, and I look forward to seeing you in my online classes and your diagrams when you are finished. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!